My story may have played out in the public eye, but it's by no means unique. Every one of you will, at some point, be confronted by naysayers and learn that life isn't always fair. That's when the third R, resilience, comes in. The ability to, as they said in the 70s, keep on keeping on, even when you'd rather pull the covers over your head. To muster up your strength and forge ahead, even if you feel like a failure. But the greatest test of my resilience wasn't professional, it was intensely personal. In 1997, I had a fantastic career, a wonderful, intelligent husband, and 2 healthy daughters who were 1 and 5 at the time. I felt happy and complete. Then, in an instant, everything changed. In April of that year, Jay Monahan, my husband, was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. My life as I imagined it was crumbling before my eyes. But every day during his 9-month battle, I was in awe of his extraordinary courage and grace. And every day, I felt like there was a vice around my heart. On January 24th, 1998, Jay collapsed in the bathroom and died on the way to the hospital. Suddenly, I was a single mom and a member of a club I never in a million years anticipated joining, certainly not at that age. I was a widow. It felt so weird to even say the word. In the months after Jay's death, I was inundated with books about grief and how to deal with it. But I derived the most strength from a simple quote by none other than Thomas Jefferson, who said, "The earth belongs to the living." And I had to go on living. I had to for my daughters. And thankfully, I had a job that enabled me to turn my grief into advocacy. At the Today Show, I had a built-in bully pulpit, which allowed me to educate the public about colon cancer and try to prevent other families from enduring the heartaches ours had. Life can deal you some crushing blows, and we all need a deep reserve of resilience to survive. Losing someone is also a reminder that life is short and fragile. We are all terminal, and that's why we have to be grateful for the time we have and savor the joy that comes our way. The work I've done with Stand Up to Cancer and colon cancer awareness has meant far more to me than interviewing presidents, prime ministers, even Prince William. Although I have to tell you, he is really cute and nice. You all have had the privilege of getting a first-rate education, and of course that comes with some responsibility. I know you're up to the job, and there will be so many ways to make a difference, as many ways as there are graduates here today, 6,411 to be exact. I was reminded of the caliber of student here when I recently spent time with a 4th-year student named Lynette Jones. I visited Lynette at Fox Chase Cancer Center in Philadelphia, where she's being treated and is in the fight of her life. Lynette completely blew me away with her courage, maturity, and deep faith. Despite the pain, fatigue, and fear that I know comes with her diagnosis, Lynette has been powering through, writing papers from her hospital bed and focusing on the future. She told me she would try her hardest to come to her graduation, and she's here. Lynette, you are my new profile in courage. If you're not an example of resilience, I don't know what is. Finally, let me leave you all with some life lessons that I think have served me well through the years. Don't tolerate intolerance. Stick up for the little guy. Play fair. Help someone in need. Have good manners. Tip generously. Believe in yourself. Call your mother. Be skeptical, not cynical. Trashing other people often says more about you than it says about them. Have a purpose. Have a higher purpose. Don't give up. Give back. Stay connected, and not just on Facebook. One day when Jay was very sick, he turned to me and said, "You know, nothing really matters except your friends and your family." It is the people in your lives and the love you share that will truly be the measure of your success. Thanks so much for inviting me here today, and congratulations, class of 2012.